Hello, my name is James, and I have the pleasure of introducing two new Redux products to you, the DryBUDDY Mini and the DryBUDDY product. This is the first in our consumer lineup of complete moisture removal and tell you when it's dry technology that has saved hundreds of thousands of phones across wireless repair, retail, and audiology clinics historically. Now we're bringing products to where the problem exists and happens, right? Whether that's the 180 million of you that are going to go to the beach this year, 30 million on a cruise, 60 million camping, or the tens of millions of devices that are going to accidentally get wet or get washed. Everything from earbuds to the 300 million phones that might get wet at a concert when it unexpectedly rains, or a smartwatch. It doesn't matter. All of these devices can now be dried at home, and we're going to tell you when those devices are dry. The DryBUDDY Mini product is going to do this one time, and then we'll have repurchasable pods, so you can do it more than once. Or my favorite, the flagship product, the DryBUDDY system, is under $100, and it will dry and recover devices over 100 times. I mean, what a great product to have if you're traveling, you're having fun with the thing that we love to recreate or have recreational adventures with, and that is water and our technology. But now we can keep those devices working. We can save the money where we are typically replacing them, keep them out of landfills, and even get your data back. All right, it's time to go through the DryBUDDY product. This device dries hundreds of times for under $100. This is what it looks like. It's pretty sleek. It's got electronic rice in the bottom that we use precision humidity sensors to determine when the device is dry, when it's no longer uptaking moisture into that engineered desiccant. As well as we're monitoring on the inside of the bag that we provide you the conditions as well, so that we know that when the humidity is no longer dropping and the uptake is no longer occurring, we've got a dry device, which will be indicated using the LED buttons or via the LED on this device. To use DryBUDDY, all you got to do is turn the power switch on, and then there's a little button right here to start the monitoring process. Okay, you'll see that it will start flashing. Green flashing means that it's drying. Solid green means it's dry. Solid green will remain for 4 hours after dry to let you know that it is dry. So all you got to do is throw DryBUDDY into the provided package along with the wet device, in my case my wet phone that I just threw in here, and sit back knowing that that device is going to get completely dry in roughly 3 or 4 hours, as well as tell you when it's dry. Now at some point that what was orange electronic rice will turn black, and this device will actually tell you that it needs reactivated. I'm going to give it a second here. I just turned this one on. Uh-oh, we got a solid red light. That means we are not in a condition where we can dry a device. And all you got to do is take the DryBUDDY reactivation sleeve that we provide you, slide DryBUDDY into it. Okay, this is what it looks like. And then you actually take a USB-C cord, plug her in, and we're going to move over to a red flashing light once it actually has power. This one does not. And once it's complete, it will go solid green, letting you know that it's done. As long as you keep it plugged in, it's going to stay dry. As soon as you remove it from the power, you want to put it into our bag, remove all air, and zip it tight so that it's ready to go for next time. If not, it's going to dry all the air around you. But this is something you can throw in to anything in your backpack and take along with you, and know that your devices are going to be dry, and tell you when that occurs in just a few hours. All right, it's time to dig in a little deeper on the DryBUDDY Mini system. Okay, so here it is. Nice size, 2 pieces. Electronic rice, engineered desiccant for maximum absorption, and the brains behind it. Once these 2 pieces are together and you turn the switch on, the LED will start flashing. It is taking samples of the electronic rice to know when it's done drying, when it's no longer efficient, as well as everything with inside of this bag, so that you know when the device you're drying is actually dry. To use it, all you got to do is slide that switch on the top that I just showed you on. You'll see the green light start flashing. Flashing means I'm drying. Solid green means I'm dry. Take the provided bag that we give you, toss your wet electronics in there with DryBUDDY Mini and kick back and wait, because you know that it's drying. It's going to get completely dry, and it's going to tell you when dry. And then keep your, when you're done, take your dry device out. Keep DryBUDDY Mini in that bag, because you may be able to get a second use out of it, sometimes 3 or 4 uses. However, if you see a red solid light on the LED, that means that it no longer is efficient. You need to repurchase a drying pod. Who are these DryBUDDY products for, and how do we bring up conversation that will essentially enable these products to get into their hands and protect them best when the problems occur? So my favorite thing is there's no better lifestyle conversation than those around these DryBUDDY products. You know, what kind of music you into? Do you go to concerts? You know, did you keep recording in the rain? You know, what kind of travel do you have lined up for this year? I guarantee it's near water, and I guarantee they're bringing tech with them. Who is in your household, and what kind of devices do they have? You know, children, travelers, with or without insurance. Ultimately, there's a lot of great conversations to be had, and opportunities to find an account review to position these products that your customer leaves with. They're going to leave with an additional sense of security, and they're going to be much more ready in the moment when that accident happens. It's not it's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. You know, the average household has 17 devices these days, and that is only growing. Value's not going down, value's going up, and now there's a solution that can keep them protected at home today and get them dry and back on their way, saving their devices, saving waste, saving them money, and saving them data. So just have some great conversations. Find out what they use, where they like to use it, and then let them know about the fact that DryBUDDY Mini has got your back one time, and it can do it again with repurchasable pods, or hundreds of times for less than $100.